Howdy y'all, got the Bulldog on the channel. Got this bad vibe here. Bad vibe. Come in as customer said it was running bad, and on his way over here it became a no start. So it came on a hook. We rolled it over, realized right away that it didn't have any compression. So knowing what we know about these things, we went directly to yanking the valve cover. And I tried to shoot a video on it yesterday, and that kind of went over like a fart in a diving helmet. So I yanked the valve cover. I saw right away that it was out of time, a tooth or two. So I checked, and sure enough, the tensioner's blown apart. You can just push it all the way back. And I'll show you. Where did I put it? There we go. Oh, now it's working. Ain't that cool? Collapsed all the way. Yeah, there it goes out. But see, it's supposed to lock itself out, and you can just push it all the way back in. So he went to crank on it, it kicked back, it jumped time, and then it wouldn't run. But he started driving it over here, and he said it had less and less power until it just died. So, just like on the other Ecotech that we worked on, better find out if the engine's any good. I tried jumping it back into time, but it's got little tabs on it to try to lock the chain in place so it can't jump. Well, that means it'll jump under a lot of load, but you can't make it jump manually. I'll show you. See right there, that shiny spot? Yeah, there, maybe you can see that. There's a shiny spot right there, that line. Right here. And now, over here, these lines right here, that's where the chains have been grinding up against the inside because it's floppy. And as you can see, after the cam situation, I couldn't get it jump back in time. I decided, well, we'll just go ahead and yank the cams and air the holes. So we got the cams off, and we got our handy dandy leak down tester. And I take and chuck it in, give it some air, and look at that. It is going right straight through. It's not building any pressure at all. This is the air inlet pressure, but it has a huge amount of flow. This is a flow meter, and it's going right through. We'll try another hole. Look at that. So, this engine is not good. Not good at all. What I have here is a bore scope. Turn some lights off so you can see. Come on, boot up. There we go. And we'll look down in the piston hole and see what it looks like. Going down into the spark plug hole, down into the piston hole, and what is that? Let me see if I can back off the brightness on it so it doesn't glare. Look at that. If you know anything about engines, you know what that is. That is a bad day, a very bad day. We'll go over here to number 3 hole, and look at that. Again, a very, very bad day. Number 4 hole. Come on. Oh, yeah, pistons at the top. Can't see the edges. I can't see the edges on 1 and 4. But you saw there on 2 and 3. Big old burnt spot on the side of the piston. What we assume happened is it jumped time, running bad, running lean, pinging. It gets the cylinder way too hot, and what that ends up doing is burning the piston. When you hear about somebody burning a piston, there's 2 ways to burn a piston. One way is the way you just saw, where it burns down the side of the piston past the rings and it can't build compression anymore. And the other way is to burn a hole right through the middle. This way it went down into the ringland and it made a mess. This bad vibe here is 160,000 miles. They were throwaway cars to begin with. I doubt very seriously the customer's going to fix this. This is why we check, because another mechanic might have looked at it, seen that it was jump time, and of course, obviously there's a problem there, and then thrown chain and gears at it. Well, it wouldn't have started. Then you'd have money in it. Now I've got an hour and a half labor in it, pulling it all apart, and now we know that it's junk. So splurge for that little extra to double check and make sure you've got something worth fixing here. All right? Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, share it all around. We'll talk to you later.